Welcome back to my channel. Chidima Favor. What I want to draft here is a pants, a trouser pattern. Okay, we're making trouser. Now, for trouser measurement, there is common mistakes we make in trousers measurement, and that common mistake is crouch. How do you get your crouch for your trouser making? How do you get your crouch? Now, some people will say you should do it this way. Now, here is my drawing. Some people will say you should take the measurements like this way to get your crouch, right? But my question is, what if it's a plumpy person? What if the person is of a very big size? Will you still put your hand in between the person's thighs to get the measurement? Sorry for the sounds on this video because I don't want to do voiceover. I just want us to get everything right. So now our focus is on how do you get your crouch? How do you get your crouch? How you're supposed to get your crouch is your hip. Your hip divided by 4 is your crouch. Yes, your hip divided by 4 is your crouch. For this is a trouser pattern I want to make. The hip of this my client is 45. Let's divide it together. 45 divided by 4 is 11.25. This is her crouch. Because you mustn't put your hands in between your client's thighs or what to know her crouch. This is your crouch. Now, if I am to make a jumpsuit, okay, if I'm to make jumpsuit, depending on the size of the person or how you want it, you can go up to 2.5 or 3 inches. 2.5 to 3 inches. This is basically how you get your crouch. Every other thing remains the same. Now, for the waist, if you don't want to use any zip, you want to use rope, elastic, what are you supposed to do? You don't need the waist. What you need is the hip, sorry. What you need is the hip measurement. The hip measurement is what you will still take on the waist. You still take the hip measurement still on the waist, and you still take the hip measurement in these 2 points. In order for you, if you want to use elastic for the waist, like this trouser I'm making, I'm using elastic for the waist. But for the crouch, this is the crouch. You can go ahead and just equal it to 11.5. But this is how you get your crouch. Now, for that bulginess you always see at the front of female's trouser after making it, from that your waistline, you are to step down by 1.5 inch. That is how you remove that bulge you see at the sides of your thigh after sewing. I don't know if I'm able to explain this very well, but we are going to make this pattern, but I feel like posting this for you to know about it before we go into the tutorial. So without wasting time, let's go ahead and draft our tutorial.